Hi, this is Richard for Fitness for Freedom, and today I'm going to show you some NMR techniques to get your glutes to fire a little bit better so that you can get a better workout. So before we get to the meat and potatoes of this video, we need to first see how the glute works, or if it works. So the glute does a little bit of rotation, but mostly it does hip extension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test hip extension. So we're going to get you to bend your knee a little bit over 90 degrees. This takes the hamstring kind of out of the equation a little bit. We're going to lift the knee off the floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push down. I want you to resist. Ready? And I'm having kind of an easy time pushing that leg down. Good. So to activate the glutes, I'm going to work on two separate spots. The first one is going to be at the base of the occiput. This is also where your traps will insert. So I'm at the base of the occiput, slightly lateral, and I'm just going to do some circular motions here. So generally on most people this is tight anyways because the traps are usually a little bit overactive, and I'm just going to do this for a little bit. This should feel minorly inconvenient. The next one is a lot more fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the jawline. I'm going to go up until I kind of hit a crescent of bone. I have the jawbone in the front and the skull in the back. This is a very uncomfortable area. So I'm going to go here, and just with one finger I'm just going to push in and move around a little bit. So if you're making faces and you feel your teeth or your inner ear, then you're in the right spot. If this is fun, you're probably not in the right spot. So this should be pretty uncomfortable. And we're just going to do this for about 15 seconds. So now we're going to check, make sure that that worked. So we're going to retest the glute the same way. So bend the knee, lift the knee up. So I still want to take his hamstring out, so I'm going to move him here a little bit more, up a little higher. There you go. And if all went well, I should be able to do push-ups, and that leg's going nowhere. So one of the best exercises to get your glutes working after we've properly activated them is the elastic deadlift. It could also be a cable, but what's important is the angle. So in a traditional deadlift, the resistance is coming from straight down. Here I have a little bit more of an angle. I'm also going to do this on one leg. This is going to force me to use my glute both in extension, but also my body wants to rotate, so it's kind of counter-rotating a little bit, and that's going to get it to fire even more. So what's important with this one is that I'm not pulling this with my arm. I'm actually pulling it with my glute. So I'm going to line up. I can always grab a little bit further or move back to get a little bit more tension on the elastic. I stand on the opposite leg. I'm going to push my hips back until I feel a stretch in the hamstring, and then I'm just going to go back to standing position. I try not to put my foot down between reps, and I'm just going to go like that. So if you're more flexible, you'll need to go further before you feel that hamstring pull, and back. So the arm stays straight, down, and up. Another important cue on this one is the leg that's up, I want it to point down. I want the toes to kind of stay pointed down. I don't want to see any of this rotation. This is where the lower back is going to start kicking in. So I really want to make sure that I'm just focusing on getting the glute to work up and down, nice and straight. If it's easy, I can always back up, or if you're using a cable column, you can put more weight on it. As long as the technique is good, you will get all the benefits you want from this. Hello, Facebook user. You're probably sitting on your glutes right now. You probably enjoyed this video though, because now you know how to use them properly. Well, think of all your friends who might also enjoy this video and share it with them and spread it across the interwebs for us. Remember to like our page, and yeah,